Hello everyone, this would be the first video on how to build an emaxx 6x6. Really I'm just going to go over with about what you need, and it's not much. You just need to start off with your typical emaxx, brushed, brushless, however you want to go about your 6x6. If you want it to be like pulling just a trailer, or something that you don't want to go crazy with bashing wise, you can go brushed. But if you do want to go all out and have a nice basher, brushless would be the way to go. So you start off with an emaxx, and then you take another rear end of an emaxx, and so now you have those two parts. And what you're going to need is a center drive shaft. I custom made this one with two rear drive shafts of an emaxx. I cut the center out and I put two of them together, so it's just a little bit longer. Then you're going to need two eRevo diff cases, so you can get the two front ends of a diff. So you get the two front ends, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to put the two front ends together like this. So it'll look like this, and you're going to have an input and an output shaft coming out. It's going to be two pinion gears. And you will need to flip the rear diff, the very last diff. You're going to need to flip it upside down for rotation purposes. What you're going to need to do to fit this center diff into the emaxx 6x6 is to Dremel out the bulkhead. And I've already got one dremeled out here. You're just going to need two little square spots so your diff will seat on there. You get the idea. This will fit on top, and then this will go right here on the bottom, and it'll just seat together. And you won't need a collar or anything, because it's not going to rotate with the two squared sides, so it won't rotate. What I was going to use was, these are Boom Racing diffs, diff gears, but they are no good because they do not fit. In this case, as you can see up top, they do rub the top, and if they rub the top and the bottom, they rub all the way around. So I can't close the diffs without the diffs getting binded up. And that goes for regular eRevo diff cases or the stock emaxx diff cases. The Boom Racing gears do not work. So you are going to have to either use stock gears or the upgraded hardened steel beveled gears, which they do sell, but they are pretty expensive. You will need 4 sets of them, because you're going to need 2 pinion gears for the center. So it's going to be 4 pinion gears and 3 ring gears. This is what you'll need in the end. And for the braces, and I have a bottom skid plate here that's going to go across the whole bottom, and it's going to hold the two bulkheads together, the middle and the rear. And this is also going to put a little more support for the middle and the rear bulkhead. And a bed that I created, a little banged up from previous bashing, but I think I'm going to do a type of military look to it. I got a Desert Militia body from Proline. I'm going to cut the back end off of that, put this on it, and I'm going to put like a canopy over this. It's going to go up and over. I kind of like the look of that. That's what I think I'm leaning towards. I'm going to be using RPM arms all the way around. Stock drive shafts, because I've had so many diff problems. I'd rather a drive shaft break now than a diff break. And I'm going to be using a Poseidon 1500 kV brushless motor. For the most part, that's all you're going to need is just your typical emaxx, a rear end of an emaxx, two eRevo diff cases, and a center drive shaft, and some metal so you can create some braces. Other than that, then you just got to start putting it together. And second video I will post will be of the process of putting what I have here together and sort of the final product. I'm going to put all this together, and then I'm going to do the final video of putting all the custom metal together. So probably be a 3-part process. Alright, thank you for watching.